In families with toxic or emotionally immature parents, the children are often not seen as separate, autonomous people. They're seen as extensions of the parent's mirror or reflection, proof of the parent's worth. The child exists to serve the parent's emotional needs, image, or unresolved wounds. This can show up as the parent needing the child to agree with them, admire them, succeed for them, or stay small so that the child doesn't threaten the parent. The child's inner world, their thoughts, their feelings, they're either ignored or seen as betrayal. When a child is raised this way, individuality feels unsafe. The child learns that love only comes when you stay in alignment with the parent's emotional needs. Disagreeing feels like abandonment. Having different feelings or thoughts about something is viewed as disrespect. Growing in a different direction feels like danger. So the child adapts by becoming hyper vigilant about the parent's moods, expectations, and reactions while slowly losing touch with their inner signals. This is how people grow up, not knowing what they feel, what they think, what they need. They only know how to keep other people stable. Emotionally immature parents often react strongly to independence or boundaries. They don't see this as normal human development. They experience a child showing independence as an attack or a loss of control. It's abandonment. Because the child was never seen as an independent person, the parent feels as if something is being taken from them. This is where guilt, victim narratives, and rage can suddenly appear. Escaping this pattern starts with recognizing that you are a separate person. You're not a role, you're not a mirror, you're not a function, you're not a caretaker. You're a separate self with your own thoughts, feelings, needs, and desires. This means beginning to notice when you over explain, when you put other people's needs and feelings above your own, when you seek permission, or when you abandon your own perspective in an attempt to keep the peace. Learning to tolerate disappointing or upsetting others is part of the healing process. So is learning to sit with uncomfortable emotions. This isn't you being cold or cruel, it's you becoming self directed. You start making choices based on what is true for you, not on how someone else will react. You finally understand that someone else's emotions are their issue. It is not your responsibility to try to manage anyone else's emotions. Over time, you stop asking yourself, how do I need to be to keep this person okay? And you start asking yourself, what do I want? What is actually true for me? And that's the moment you stop being an extension and you start truly being a self. It can feel frightening at first, but it is where true peace and freedom can finally begin. Have a good day.